What's going on, YouTube? Excuse me. It's your boy ThatGuyNamedJay checking in, man. So, as you can see, I'm at the house. So, how did we get here? Let's go into it. So, basically, around last week, around Tuesday, I picked up a load. And as I explained in previous videos, with the way I have been doing my loads, I've pretty much been picking them up a day early. Okay, picking them up a day early. So a lot of times I would pick up a load before I would have called a TD number. So with that TD number, that's pretty much like your load number that you got to give to the receiver when you go to unload your butane, right? You don't need it to pick up the load, but you do need to unload the load. You know what I'm saying? So basically Tuesday, when I picked up the load, which I thought was going to be a Tuesday load because I had already delivered the Monday load on that previous Sunday, right? Excuse me, which was Tony's load. Delivered that Sunday, went up there Monday night, and that's when I made the video saying how the plant had shut down for that night, where they shut down the racks. So chilled out there that Monday. Actually, that was a week ago of today. And was sitting there, you know what I'm saying, chilling. Next morning, woke up, got loaded, and headed down to Newington. Ended up stopping at Hagerstown because by the time I got to Hagerstown, which is an hour and a half away from the receiver, I didn't have a TD number yet. You know what I'm saying? So I called, my boss man, like, yo, what's up? I need that TD number if I'm going to deliver this at midnight. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have one for me. Okay, that's weird. Normally I have a TD number by now. That next morning, woke up, still they had no TD number. No. Yeah. Still they had no TD number. And so I'm just like, hey, man, what's going on? I normally have a TD number now. And all of a sudden now it's, things are getting slow. Now they have an issue with me picking up the loads early because the loads are sitting. And I'm like, well, hold on a second here. Because I did this all last week when I did 6 loads in a week and it was no issue. And come to find out, the only reason it was an issue is because the freight itself is slowing down. So when it's slow like that, being productive like I have been being kind of takes away and makes things a little more complicated because, instead of all 3 of us doing a load a day, now we're getting 1 load between the 3 of us or 2 loads between the 3 of us. So, I was running an extra load. You see what I'm saying? So I had to sit and wait for it to be my turn again. Then the freight sat for damn near 24 hours. So it was this big commotion, which, I took the L on that and I apologized and all that. But at the same time, my point to them was like, yo, if this freight is slow, that ain't got shit to do with me. How I've been running my schedule, you was just praising me for it last week, being productive and all that. But now that the freight is slow, it's an issue. So I get it. Okay, so when it's slow, wait for my TD number before I head out. When it's busy, do it like I've been doing. Well, anyways, that was last Monday and Tuesday. Delivered that load. I don't think I ended up delivering that load until Wednesday. And I haven't done a load since. I sat all day Wednesday, all day Thursday. Really, I sat Monday afternoon because I made that video about the plant being shut down. I drove Tuesday. I drove down to Hagerstown. I sat in Hagerstown the rest of that Tuesday. In the first part of that Wednesday morning, I went ahead and went and delivered that load and still sat Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I just came home because I had already had plans for my wife and son to come up there. I had the hotel reservation and everything by the Embassy Suites that was right next to the plant, and they was gonna come up there. We was gonna chill. Originally, I told her, yo, with the way it's running, we're gonna do like 10 hours, and then we gonna get back to it. So I'm gonna get back to these loads. I ain't want to miss out on missing a load. Then when it started slowing down, I said, okay, I should be able to squeeze out a day. Then I was like, man, you know what? I should be able to squeeze out 2 days for real, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really slow. And then the more I thought about it, when Friday came, it was like, man, you know what? I could just go home, man, because with the freight being damn near at a minimum or a pause, if you will, I don't really want to go spend $700, $400 on a suite for a weekend, and $300 on a damn rental car, including gas and all that shit. I really don't want to spend that type of money right now because things looking a little slow. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when shit gonna pick back up. So, talked to the boss man, drove home. Of course, he wanted me to put diesel in the truck, which is crazy to me because I've never experienced that ever before, where normally in normal situations in trucking, you drive the truck home. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm 2.5 hours away from where we unloading and delivering these loads. So 100 and maybe 50 miles, and I got to put, but whatever. I said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that on the way back up. But I came home, and today is now Monday, and I've been home Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today's Monday. Still no loads. My coworker, Will, he done went home. You know, I don't even know if he's still working for us, to be honest with you. He may have went home and quit because, I mean, it's a dead stop right now. It is no loads of no kind right now. And, you know, it's not like it's just us. It just seems like it's a industry-wide thing as far as butane hauling, because the other company that was out there per year, they were slow. They were sitting like us. You know, the other contracts out in Illinois and Ohio, I've talked to guys out there, they sitting. You know what I'm saying? Barely moving. So it's not like it's just us specifically or me specifically. It is just like, I guess this is just butane. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's just what it is. You know what I mean? So, and it's just so funny because I always say if it was any other company, any other situation, it wouldn't even have been a second thought in my mind to quit. But for some reason, son is just telling me to hold on. Sit tight, hold on. You know, with the last 2 checks, with the check I made last Friday, plus the check that I'm going to make this Friday, where they'll have that $600 that they missed from my last check up there. That should be enough money to, you know, pay my next month bills. You see what I'm saying? So, or bills for the next month, I should say. So, you know, I got a little wiggle room to try to sit and wait. But we just gonna see, man. You know, I'm doing my research and my Googles, seeing how you know, how often does this happen with butane. You know, talking to the head dude, Kirby, you know, they've been doing this 5-6 years. They've never seen a slowdown like this, but they said it always picks up. You know, when it gets colder, the weather start hitting, you know, people start fueling more. It's supposed to pick up, you know, but I've heard supposed to in trucking a lot. And a lot of times when you keep hearing supposed to, it never happens. You feel what I'm saying? But we don't know. We just going to keep the faith. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, it's so funny. My mom used to always tell me, when you ask God for certain things, right? You ask for patience. You ask for consistency. You ask for, you know, opportunities to improve on where you may have failed before. And she used to always tell me, you know, God just don't zap you with that stuff. He gives you tests to really work on those areas that you asking for improvement in. So the way I'm looking at it is, this is just a test. That's the only way I can look at it, because to act the way that I've acted before, it really won't, you know what I'm saying, I start all over again. So, you know, for once I got to see a situation through, man. You know, the best apology is change behavior. And I'm just trying to change as far as my trucking career has gone. And, you know, like I said, I'm going to stick it out, you know, and see how it plays out. Some people going to call me an idiot. They're going to talk shit. I'm sure they're going to make their videos. Have a ball, man. You're not affecting nothing over here. You dig what I'm saying? So we know what we can do. We know what we can't do. We know what we can play with a little bit. You know, but when that time comes, hopefully it don't. But if a situation comes and it's like, okay, look, I got to go, then that's what it is. But as of right now, we're going to continue to stick it out, man, and see how this thing play out. Because I'm just having a hard time believing that these two black men, being Corn and Kirby, haven't invested as much money as they have invested into this situation to just, you know what I'm saying, for this to be a dud. I'm having a hard time. You talking about Kirby, who are renting these tanker trailers for damn near $2,000 a month, and he got a fuckload of them. You talking about Corn, who then bought 2 new trucks put 2 new PTOs and 2 APUs on these trucks, 3 PTOs to be exact, you know what I'm saying, and invested all this money. You talking about thousands and thousands and thousands and 5 digits of money spent preparing for this account. I just refuse to believe that, you know what I'm saying, it was that improperly or poorly, you know, managed, or they didn't see this coming, you know what I mean? So I'm going to ride with them, man. I believe in them, put my faith in them. And we're going to see if it pay off or if we wasted time. But until then, man, you can keep the faith, keep my head up, and wait for this shit to pop back off, you know what I'm saying? So until then, stay safe, stay positive, stay productive. God Family Trucking. And remember, take care of your hustle, and your hustle take care of you. I'm gone.